So hello, my name is Stuart Lynn. I'm an astronomer here at the Adler Planetarium. I'm kind of an unusual astronomer though. I don't spend most of my time looking through telescopes or analysing data even. Most of my time is spent building websites as part of the citizen science department at the Adler. It may seem like a weird thing to do, but actually it makes a lot of sense. Astronomers have become incredibly good at building incredibly amazing telescopes that can scan huge portions of the sky every single day and produce huge amounts of information. And the problem that we're finding is that we have lots of information, but not that many astronomers to actually sit down and analyse that information. And so that raises a problem. We can't do everything we want to do with astronomy because of that. Some things we can get computers to do. We can automate, for example, where stars are in the sky, how bright they are, what colour they are. But for some things, people are still way better than machines. Anybody who's called up a automatic booking service for the cinema will know this. You know, it's like asking you what film you want to see and gets it completely wrong, especially if you've got an accent like mine. So computers are still bad at doing fuzzy tasks, things that aren't quite black and white. So, for example, one of those things that they can't do very well is recognise the shapes of galaxies. So, my group, called the Zooniverse, or Citizen Science at the Adler, we help build websites that allow that data to be put out on the web, hundreds of thousands of images or hundreds of thousands of clips of music, and we ask people like yourselves to come along and help us classify that information, to help us really understand what's going on there and to help us find new things in that. This all started out in Oxford with a project called Galaxy Zoo, which was looking at millions of galaxies from something called the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. And we asked people to come online and just tell us whether the galaxies looked as if they were spirally or kind of blobby elliptically. And from that, we've done a huge amount of science. And so what I do is help further science by making websites that mean that people like yourself can come on, play around, and understand much more about the universe. So a good example of this recently has been our Planet Hunters website. Planet Hunters is my favourite one of our projects because it's doing something really, truly monumental. There's a telescope up in space called the Kepler Space Telescope that's looking at about 150,000 stars every single day. And what it's looking for in those stars is signs of planets going around them. And the way it does that is that whenever the planet passes in front of the star will get a little bit dimmer. It just blocks out a little bit of the light from that star. And it's looking for these tiny dips in all the stars. And again, we can get computers to analyse that data, but computers tend to miss some of the interesting things that's in there. So we built a website called planethunters.org, which you can go onto right now and have a play around with. And what we're asking people to do there is come online and help us spot where these tiny little dips and these curves are. What was really exciting was that about a month ago now, we published a first paper confirming a planet from that project. We discovered, we think, about 34 new planets going around other stars. But this was the first one we had confirmed. And it turns out that it's not only the first one we confirmed, but it's an amazing planet as well. It's a planet whereby it has 4 suns, and it's the first planet we've ever discovered like that. What happens is that we've got 2 stars going around each other, which is what we call a circumbinary pair, and our planet is going around those 2 stars in orbit around them. But that entire system is going around another system out here, where there's 2 stars going around each other. So 2 stars going around each other over here, 2 stars going around each other over here, they're all going around each other, and the planet that we discovered is going around a pair of those. So if you imagine standing on that planet and looking up at the sky, you'd see not 1 star, not 1 sun, but 4 suns. And that's amazing, it's stupendous. Planet Hunters has been a huge project. We've had over 15 million of these curves from other stars looked at by people online, by over about 140,000 different people. And it's still going on. We're still getting new data from the telescope every day. So jump on there and have a play with it. If you come down to the Adler, we've actually got the website set up on the museum floor, so you can go up there and just by touching a screen you can help us hunt for new planets and discover new planets. And the best thing about our projects is that if you discover anything, if you discover a new planet or a new type of galaxy, then when we come to write about it, when we tell the world about it in what we call a scientific paper, your name will be there amongst all the other astronomers that helped discover that planet. So I'm happy to be working here at the Adler. It's a fantastic place. We're doing really interesting stuff, but we need your help to help us discover as much about the universe as we can. Thanks.